Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Christine Austin Ill with you, and today is Wednesday, October 10th, and we are doing our door knocking clips for the month of October. If this is your first time clicking into one of my videos, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell so that you know whenever I upload any videos, and go back and check out the last several clips that I've already done for this month. All right, so welcome to my office. I am using my 360 Insta camera today because my cell phone is almost dead, y'all. I don't know how I did not charge my phone last night, so I have that sitting, and yeah, so let's just get into it. So right now I am in front of the post office, and I have all of 111 letters that I'm sending out. In the last clip yesterday, I told you guys that I was getting these letters together. These are old leads as well as clients, NTO'd and lapsed clients from the past. And we have created a letter to send out to these customers. And yes, these letters have been approved from Lincoln Heritage because we know better. All right. So while you're in my office, let me show you around. I have my iPad right here. And that is, of course, with my map view that I use today because I'm looking to deal with existing clients and old clients, new agents and individuals that are in the field, just neighborhood enrolling. We use Sales Rabbit. That's another app that through Lincoln Heritage, our agency, we pay under Troy Miles. So I'm not sure how you guys would get that, but check it out. It's really awesome. That's where you can create your own route. You can circle your neighborhood, and within a couple minutes, you will have everybody's name to the addresses, different stats, whatever information that is public, you will have at your fingertips. So you're able to door knock those individuals with information about them, so it doesn't seem so cold. All right. So you see my bin over here. In here, I have my clipboard, of course, with those leads that I generated, and these are NTO and lapsed clients here, already in order, ready to go. My little case that holds my, we are not going to listen to that. That was crazy. So anyway, my stylus pens are in here for my iPad. Then I have my binder ready to go, nice and simple, small. I use the binder primarily. I have my rates in the back, my medication list, a couple packets, complete packets with our one-page application in there, and some papers I like to leave behind. My Keep Calm, I'm covered because I always take my clients' pictures. A folder to leave behind for them. And in the very back of this binder, I created a slit, a little pocket, so I could put my iPad right there. All right, because we use our iPads during the day so we can get paid in the evening. Yes, and I do mean getting paid the same day. Here are the rest of the leads. And again, I created this template for the NTO and lapsed clients. There's over 500 here, and I have already put these in a route order. I did that at home, of course. So now all I do is I grab 20 and I just go to work. All right. I have a couple of my flyers here, and these are our inserts. So if I come up to an apartment building or a few people outside, I can easily just hand these out if they are not willing to give me their information right then. So I pretty much everything here. A couple other little flyers. I have blank envelopes, and that is for when I'm door knocking these leads. I did not mail out a letter for these people because I'm door knocking them. So if they are not home, I will go ahead and put their name on the envelope, put the letter in the envelope, and leave it at the door. All right. Always. My lovely manager, Ty Scott, had created these scripture cards for a lot of the agents a couple years ago, and it's just nice that whenever you may be feeling kind of frustrated or anything in the field, to have these kind of cards, because I could just pull over and read one of them. The first one is Psalms 143:10. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. May your gracious spirit lead me forward on a firm footing. My soul finds rest in God alone. My salvation comes from him. He alone is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. And that's Psalm 62, 1 through 2. So there's several of these little cards in here. Thanks again, Ty, if you're watching. And yes, I have my cards. So they stay in here. And then again, several other complete packets, folders, inserts that I can leave behind my schedule. All right. So that's what's in my cart. Now I do have some folders back here. And in the folders are several different letters. So again, depending on the situation or the type of lead that I'm running, if it's a new lead, then I have a letter for the new leads. If they're not there, I can leave that letter at the door. If it's an NTO or lapsed, I have that letter. So I just have a couple different little folders, and I keep that in front of me. What I also am doing, which I love, games. So keeping track of your presentations. So this is a presentation goal, so you can focus on presentations instead of focusing on money, because again, we really want to be out here helping the clients, and in helping them, the money comes. So I want to actually sit with 100 people by November 29th, which is my birthday. So I actually put that down at the bottom, as well as my goal that I want to have saved $10,000 from these presentations from this month until the end of next month. So that's a personal goal there. This is another, I have a video out on YouTube about the 20-point game. And this is where you're keeping track of your activity every day. And you should be trying to get 20 points per day. All right. And this is really the tracker to help you to get to 6 figures by the end of your year. And one of my other managers wanted to keep track this month of their points. And I jumped on board and said, you know what, I'll do it with you. So every day you just keep track of your activity and you count your points up and you post it to the group. And then I have my lovely little calendar for me and my agents. So at the beginning of the month, we had breakfast and really sat down together, got our schedule together for the month of October, put some of our commitments down. And of course, my one commitment was I was going to do clips of what I do every day. And of course, personal stuff. I don't really post all of my personal things in between the day. But as far as the work stuff, wanted to try to, I'm getting better in making sure I'm putting information on camera. So the vlogging is it's fun, but it's definitely challenging because you have to remember to do it if it's not something that you're used to doing. So that is a snapshot of what is in my office. Welcome again. And now I am going to run into the post office. Let me get my stuff back in order. Nice and neat in my little bin here. So as I'm driving, things aren't flying all over the car. You don't want that. And I will be back. Now, let me warn you guys. The clips today, I have the 360 camera on now. I have my GoPro on that I will most likely use later because the batteries, they last about 30 minutes, 15 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on what I'm doing. So I do have multiple devices in here, and I will have my camera running later because that's where I have the fun little, what do they call those? They call them poster boards. So yeah, I like to have fun, and I like to bring color to my day. So guys, stay tuned. I will be back. Today, my goal is to help 2 to 3 people. I did not help anybody yesterday. I did not have a presentation yesterday. So today I am pushing to help at least 2 people. Okay. If I get 3, I'm just going to be, jumping for joy. So I am pushing to help at least 2 people. So stay tuned and I will be back. Man, I just left from door knocking one of my NTO and lapsed. Well, it wasn't even one of mine. It actually was one of my agents that are no longer here. And the first payment never went through. The agent didn't go back to see why. And this guy just died. Like, literally just died last month. I feel so bad knocking on that door. But it's just another reason why we need to work our reports when we receive them. If somebody signed up for coverage and for whatever reason that payment didn't go through, we need to go back and check on that client, reduce the amount. Obviously, it may have been too high. They bit off more than they can chew. Talk to the family members. The crazy thing is that the mother and the sister, who I just got done talking to, both have coverage with Lincoln Heritage. And they did not know that his payment didn't go through. So that's why we also a good bit of us like to have an emergency contact form filled out, so we would have been able to reach out to the mother or the sister to say, hey, your brother's policy didn't go through. I can't reach him. Can you help me out, or do you want to help pay for it? Whatever. This man died with no life insurance, and the family had to come together and come up with the money to cremate him. And that was hard for them because they believe in burial. Man, so it's one of them things. It's really important to work these reports. So I'm glad that I'm working them now, and I'm going to keep on pushing. What an awesome surprise. My hubby just sent me a text and said that he was able to meet me for lunch right on time. We stopping for lunch. Me and the hubby, we'll be back. Now it's time to get back to these doors. All you can do when you see that sign, detour, is laugh. Well, you should laugh anyway. So I'm out here trying to get my at least 2 apps, and my phone rings, and it's my daughter. She needs picked up from school. And I am the only one who can go get her. So I am routed back towards home to go get my baby and to take her home. So this day has definitely taken a turn. So what are we going to do next? So what we're going to do now that we are home in the back of my house is I'm going to start making some phone calls, y'all. I have to make some phone calls. Today is Wednesday. I did not help anybody yesterday. I did not help anybody in this half a day yet again, which was supposed to be my full day. So we're going to jump on these phones, okay? Now, I know a lot of people ask me, when do I decide to make phone calls? Do I make phone calls all the time? No, I do not make them all the time. But today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is my checkup doctor's appointment from my surgery I had last week. So that's going to be a half a day. And it's Thursday, and I have to take my son to boxing. Friday, I don't know what's going on Friday. I think I'm good Friday. I have a full day that I can work Friday. Oh, it's my daughter's birthday. Oh, my God. She would be so mad if she heard this. It's my daughter's birthday Friday, but I am working. And then she wants to have a sleepover. She's turning 16 Saturday to Sunday. I'm going to have to figure that out because I know my husband's working out of town, but we're going to Florida Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Right now, yesterday I was #1 on the charts for DMP, and I'll post that clip in a second. Today, I was bumped down to #2 because I didn't get anybody yesterday. And I'm feeling pretty good about being on the board, y'all. I'm feeling pretty good. Manager hasn't been out in the field every day in a long time. I'm on the board, on the top of the board. And now I'm back home. So this is a reason why I am getting on the phone. So I have all of those door knocks, those leads, those NTOs. I'm going to call these individuals. The 111 envelopes I mailed this morning are for older leads and NTOs, but a different area. So these people are not getting a letter yet. I was leaving the letter at the door when I knocked. So I'm calling these people. And I don't know whose number is still in service, whose numbers are not. But I'm going to put on my iPad and record while I use this phone and make these phone calls. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to these calls. Here I am, number one on the board, y'all. An R200K, that's actually my husband. Yes, I am beating my hubby this week. We'll see how long that lasts. So I have my schedule here in front of me, and I am going to make sure I know the times that I am available to set appointments for the next couple of days. Just to show you guys, here is my calendar. Pretty interesting.
It's what we do. On Sirius XM, y'all. Kirk Franklin's Place.
is on the way. And don't forget, be blessed, and no doubt you shall be blessed. Hope to see
Okay, good for you. Good for you. And are you doing cremation or burial?
Cremated.
Okay, awesome. All right, love. Well, what I did is I wrote all that information down, and when we're in the area, we'll just drop off the packet to you. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, honey, you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I gained enough information to know that she does have $5,000 life insurance, how much she's paying. We know that she's modified because she has oxygen. I will be by her house tomorrow at 11:30, and I am going to mark that down because I will get in and I will do a presentation because I'm going to smile. She's going to be so happy to see me tomorrow. And people like to talk, so I'm going to help her out. 412. I will have everything. It's getting dark out here, guys. I will have everything already filled out, some quotes for her, so that way it definitely will go smooth and quick. This is also a lead from February. Oh, my husband's telling me to come eat. No, I'm working. Forget food. He gets on me all the time, guys, because I don't eat like I'm supposed to. Like,
Your call has been forwarded.
The timing, because I will get busy working and I'm not even thinking about no food. I am thinking about helping these people and getting these appointments. Like, I can eat later. I can't make calls all throughout the day. Oh, thank God I do keto, so I'm back on the keto. Get my energy back up. Since I can't really exercise because of the surgery, I don't want to gain weight eating the starches again.
Hello?
So, hello, Raymond.
Yes.
Christine from Lincoln Heritage. How are you today?
Pardon me?
Christine from Lincoln Heritage, the final expense
Yeah.
insurance. Yeah. How are you?
Great.
Good. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm checking in with you. We have not been able to get with you about this information. Was that just for yourself or for you and another loved one?
I was for somebody else, but it's taken care of. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye-bye. So he said it's for someone else. And hung up. We will still door knocking because he put his phone number and his age on there. So I will go and check him out. It is 6. Let me write that down there that I called at 6:40 p.m. And I'm a door knock him at that time. All right. Oh, this lady, I knocked her door I don't know how many times. And I think because she's in a not so good area, she just did not answer. Checking to see if they're about to come snatch me up for food.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Rhonda.
Speaking.
Christine from Lincoln Heritage. How are you this evening?
Okay.
Good, good. I'm giving you a call back in regards to that final expense insurance information you had requested. Now, was that just for
No,
yourself?
ma'am.
You didn't request it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, we have it down there. Your age, somebody wrote in 60, and your phone number. Is there anybody else that lives there with you? Okay.
Who's this on Heritage? Who?
This is, I'm sorry, say, what did you ask me?
What you calling from? Heritage?
Yes, it's about the final expense program. On the letter, it talked about that you may qualify for up to $20,000 tax-free benefit for your family.
I know all about it.
Okay, and so the only way we call is whenever this form is filled out and it's sent back to us. And so I'm looking I'm looking at some handwriting on here.
Copy, man.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Well,
man.
the nice thing, it only takes about 10 minutes to go over the benefit just to see if it's a good fit. There is no obligation at all, okay? And what is the best time of day for you, Miss Rhonda? Morning, afternoon, or in the evening?
No time. I'm not interested.
No time.
Metropolitan.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you have some life insurance. Again, final expense is different. It's very different, and that family support service is different as well. So it works hand in hand with your life insurance policies. It takes 10 minutes. Would you be home about 2:45 tomorrow?
Nope.
4:15? We just gonna have to try to catch you when you're home?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm interested.
Okay. Well, are you normally home on the weekends?
I might.
You might be. All right. Well, I'm gonna check back in with you. And what I'm gonna do, Miss Rhonda, I'm gonna send you the letter with a copy of the lead with the handwriting, and that way I'm sure it'll jog your memory. Okay?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. And then all you can do is just give me a call back, and I can help you.
Right. If I'm interested.
Yes, ma'am. If you're interested.
Okay.
All right, honey. You have a good evening.
And you too.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so she's funny. We're going to go ahead and put a packet together. And again, the packet that I'm going to put together for this little lady is going to be the wood grain flyer, which has the bullet points inside. Talks about our benefit, nice and simple there. And I'm going to put the copy of her lead with her handwriting in, a copy of that in there. And then I have a letter which introduces myself and talks a little bit about the program as well for her. And it has my name and number and my picture. So if she's interested, she can call me back. But I know I've been to that house several times and she did not answer that door. She is in like I said, a not so favorable area. And I'm sure she wouldn't answer the door if she didn't have an appointment. That phone number was out of service. All right. My husband and my daughter are calling me again. This will be the last call for now. Well, 3 more. I'll call the last 3 of the leads, and then I will go eat. Hello, Shirley.
Yes.
Christine from Lincoln Heritage. How are you this evening?
I'm fine. Who is this?
Christine from Lincoln Heritage. I received your request for final expense insurance information. Was that just for yourself or for you and another loved one? Notice I didn't pause.
I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, would you be home so we can drop off this packet? Because we did receive the request. Tomorrow at about 11:30?
No.
Okay. You have a good evening.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. So she's an 82-year-old. Sometimes the family members fill this out. I will also send her a little packet with a copy of the handwriting and the signature, as well as the letter. Again, these seniors, they get calls all the time. Do not knock the door with some information for them. Don't even go to the door with the information as if you just want to hand it to them. Let me clarify that. You want to have it ready just in case they push you away, but you want to get in the door to have that conversation. All right. So my goal is to have the conversation. If they don't answer the door again, I will put that little packet in the door. Do not put it in the mailbox because you can get in trouble. All right? If you didn't know that.
If you're calling for help with Sir Cassandra, we're not here right now. Just leave a message.
All right, so let me put the lady's name on there. Oh, no phone numbers, no phone numbers. All right. Last one, guys, last one. We have called through that whole stack. And we have that stack left. So this was the last lead. I wrote down, of course, the date, the time, and of course that they answered and didn't say anything.
412.
And I'm not leaving a message. And the first lead that I called, I left the day, the date, and the time. So I will go through and I will mark the rest of these leads that I made the phone calls today. So no appointments yet. I want to eat my dinner. And then I'm going to enjoy my family for a few minutes. And then I'm going to come back down here and make some more calls. So I may not, because that's going to run this video too long. So I won't record that. But I'll be back. Peace. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. Peace and blessings. Until next time.